Hello guys, and this is the Russian Genius, and in this video I will be showing you a card trick, and to be more specific, this is a card move which can be used as a trick. So this is quite fast, quite basic, and there are 3 different ways of doing this trick. And here is how it looks like. So the hardest way of doing it looks something like this. So let's say that we choose the King of Diamonds. The spectator looks at the King of Diamonds and remembers it. So now I'm just going to place everything together just like that. And I did flash a little bit, but if I snap my fingers, then the King of Diamonds turns face up. So look, the King of Diamonds was around the center and now it turned face up. This can look really magical if you do it like this. So if you tell the spectator to say stop, and they say stop right here, and then you tell them, okay, look at it, remember it, I am not looking at the card, can you remember the card? And then you have eye contact, and then you tell them, alright, look, you remember your card. So try to snap your fingers, and they snap the fingers, and then you ask them what was the card that you remember, and they say, in this case, 5 of diamonds, and then you spread out the cards and show them that the 5 of diamonds turned face up. And this is done on a table most of the time, and that can look really magical. Now there are 3 different ways of doing it. That was one of the ways. The other way looks something like this. So let's say we pick the 6 of clubs, for instance, and the 6 of clubs is going to be going around the center, and then I can snap my fingers, and then the 6 of clubs that we selected turns face up, just like that. The last way is quite simple. It looks something like this. So let's say that we picked the 5 of clubs. So the 5 of clubs would go around the center of the deck, snap my finger, and that 5 turns over, so now it's facing up. So just like that, 5 of diamonds is upside down. So here's how you do this trick. So I'm gonna be teaching the first slide, which looks something like this. And then you have turned over the card, so now the Joker is facing upwards. And before I teach this slide, then I want to say that I learned this slide from Alex Pandrea in his video where he taught it on YouTube. So if you want to learn this from Alex Pandrea from this video, then make sure to check it out. There's a link in the description to where I learned this move. And since he taught it in that video, then I also want to teach it in this video in just a little bit more detail. Now what he is doing is a move called the Clipshift, which basically looks something like this. I am not super good at the Clipshift. I do have some problems with it, but still you can use it also as a palm, so you can get it into the Tankai palm just like that, and then do whatever you like. So let's just talk about this move, and let me show you how you do it. So you are going to dribble the card, and let's say the spectator calls out stop around the center, and then you're going to show the 9 of diamonds to the spectator, and while you're showing it, then your fingers, they're going to go more deep into the deck, so just like this. And now, as you can see, this packet, or let's just do this with the whole deck, as you can see, the deck is right here on the knuckles, on the joints of the fingers, if my English is correct. And now you are going to be taking the card by using the ring finger and pinky. So you're going to be taking the card like this, and the middle finger is going to stay in the same position, and this finger, the first finger, it's going to push the deck forward, and this card is going to go from the bottom to the top. So this is difficult to explain, but if you want more detail on the Clipshift, then you can buy the Clipshift as a DVD from the creator of the move. That DVD is a little bit expensive. I think it costs like $50 to learn this move, but this is hopefully just a quick walkthrough of the move. So once you take the card like this, and as you can see, my first finger is going to push the deck forward and the card is going to go from the bottom to the top, and the clip shift is done like this. And what you do is this time your pinky is going to take the card and turn it all the way around just like that. So in speed it would look something like this, and then the card is turned over. Now I'm not using the pinky specifically, I am using the ring finger to turn it around. So if I do it once again, then as you can see I am in this position. And now my ring finger, as you can see, my pinky is not touching the deck, but my ring finger is actually turning the card around. Anyways, that's all I'm going to teach. I'm not going to go much more into detail into clip shift. So once you do the clip shift, let's say the 3 of diamonds, once you have done the clip shift and once the card is face up in the center just like this, then you can cleanly snap your fingers and show the spectator that that card is face up. So once again, if you want a more detailed tutorial on the clip shift, then there is a DVD of it and they have a lot of different applications. Now I have used the clip shift sometimes in real life performances, but I don't do it a lot, but still it is possible and the move is indeed great. So that was the first way of doing it. The other way of doing it looks something like this. So the ace of clubs goes around the center and then it turns face down just like that, the ace of clubs. And I have to say, I don't know who created this move. I think that I created it, and I have spoken to a few magicians about it, and I really want to make a special future tutorial of this move. So I'm not going to be teaching it right now, but I'm not going to be teaching this weird pass to make the card face down or face up. Not in this video. I'm thinking of making something special with that move, or maybe in a future tutorial. But the last move looks something like this. So 7 of hearts, and I'm going to place it around the center of the deck, and right now it has turned face up just like that. And let me teach you it right now. So you know, you look at one card, let's say it's the 9 of spades in this case, 9 of hearts in this case, and then your fingers, they're going to be taking the card. As you can see, these fingers right there, they're simply taking the card and then turning it over in the action of spreading the other cards. Now that's one of the ways of doing it. Some people, they just do it like that, and then they close the deck without spreading the cards, and then the card is face up. That's also a good way of doing it if you want to do it like that. So basically the card gets taken by the fingers, and then I like to spread the remaining of the deck. So anyways, that's all I wanted to show, and this is a really good trick if you do it for a spectator, because if you do it for a spectator and you are having eye contact in the action of doing this, and then if you place it on the table, snap your fingers and show that one of the cards turned face up, then it's a really good trick. I am not able to spread the cards on this table because the cards are not really good. I've been using this deck for over a year now. So yes, anyways, that's what I wanted to show you. Of course, if you want to do this trick, then you can also simply take a card, for instance the Queen of Diamonds, and then you can do some easy stuff like this. and now it's, you know, in the center face up. And basically what I did, I just did this move and then this, and then the half pass once again, and then the queen was inside the center face up. If you want, you can also do this. One of my friends, or I think here's my friend, I have no idea. So I place the queen of diamonds in the center of the deck, and then just like that I have turned it face up, and now the queen is inside the center. So let me talk about that move really quickly. I'm going to make a better tutorial of this move in few weeks. But basically I get it into this position, and then I take the deck and then I turn it over just like that, and then I do the, I think this is called the half pass, no, this is called the turnover pass. So then I just simply do the turnover pass, and then the card is inside the center face up. Also, here is a bonus idea, and this is once again a card that is face down, but this is a transposition, and this is a trick that I made up, and these slides that I am using are not mine, but I just put them together to make it look a little bit good, I think, I don't know. So it looks something like this. This is a little bit flourishy, but basically you take, for instance, the 10 of hearts, and as I said before, this is a transposition. So you tell the spectator, look, the selection 10 of hearts which you selected, this is going to seem a little bit weird, but this card is going to go face down inside the deck, because then we can later on go through the deck and see if something happened to the card, alright? So basically I am placing the 10 of hearts around the center, and let's also use the top card. So the top card is going to change places with the 10 of spades. As you can see, the 4 of spades is going to change places with the 10 of hearts. Now look, just like that. So here is the 10 of hearts, and that means that the 4 of spades is in the center. So that's just a small idea of a trick that I figured out a few minutes ago, which I really wanted to share with you guys. And Dan and Dave, they made the Jonas change, which looks something like this. And this, the Jonas change, that was in their DVD, which is called the Trilogy, but they taught it the wrong way, so they made a publicly free tutorial on Theory 11 a few years ago, and I will teach it once again in the future. So anyways guys, thank you for watching. I know this video is a little bit long, but I enjoy talking with you guys and reading the comments, so thank you really much for watching. I really hope that you enjoy this, and as always, why am I failing right now? And as always, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Hello guys, and this is TheRussianGenius, and in this video I will be teaching you how you can throw any card you want from the center of the deck, and it looks something like this. So let me show you this. Jack of diamonds goes around the center, and if I snap my fingers, then the jack pops out from the center of the deck.